Oh, glad not everything's broken. Look, I'd found the place like this. I just woke up from stasis for a quick piss, but the ship's computer did tell me that if I didn't read this out, they wouldn't fill our feeding troughs tonight, so... Well, I'm gonna say a big thank you to Paradox Arc for sponsoring this broadcast. If you click the link in the description or the pinned comment, you can check this game out and become a god AI of a starship all of your own. Now, do you think you could open the door for me?
It's been too long. Welcome to Stardeus. We are going to be starting with the wrecked main. I did want to start with the no robots because that means we get a human-only crew, but, well, I mean, you've seen the little intro. You know what I'm going for here. So I think we're going to stick for the wrecked main. We're going to try and build a beautiful ship as the AI god, where we keep these strange human organic cargo that we've been assigned safe against their own wishes. Ooh, you get to pick where you embark now as well. Hello. I originally thought the colors were factions, but it's actually just the difficulty of the regions. I think I might stick with this one. Yeah, we've got kind of this like northern highway, I guess, of safety between the two safe areas, and then we've got the southern dangerous area, and in the north west we've got this little dangerous area as well. Let's start in number 5 at least. There we go, difficulty 5. This drone was a drug dealer as a child? I've improved his name. I may have put together my favorite ship yet. Welcome to Bovine Transport Gamma. This was meant to evacuate Earth's cows. Unfortunately, all of the cows died in the wrecking, and now the AI is quite confused as to why these bovine it's transporting walk around on 2 legs. Except, of course, for Sassy. Sassy is a mole cop. We have Tread Lightly, who was a robo-bottler when he was young. We have 8-Ball, who's the drug dealer. We have Johnny Silverroder, who's a terrorist. And Jeeves, who is yet another robo-butler. Then we have, of course, myself, Tom Rimmy Rimothy, who is a monk and a singer, but I did pick this one because it gives me Technophile, which gives me AI alignment, something I'll show you once we jump in. We are riding along this wrecked ship with Mustafa Cyber Merit, which is a carnivore soldier. Earth has perished. Survivors are roaming the universe in search of a new home. You're hibernating in Bovine Transport Gamma, an ARC vessel equipped with advanced AI that will wake the colonists after a base has been established on a habitable planet. I am ShipOS, and someone's brain has been uploaded into me. I love that everyone's just happy to be alive. Well, welcome to Stardeus. It's good to be back, and I mean, last time you guys quite enjoyed it too. The video did really well. Stardeus is very fun in my opinion, and it's one of the better Rimworld, Dwarf Fortress, Towns. You guys remember that game? I remember Towns. No Moria, anything that's kind of a macro colony manager, you know, where you're kind of looking from the top down. I think Stardeus is a really good example of it. Aside from just being a very unique idea where you're playing the AI, where, as you'll notice we click over here, not everything necessarily obeys you. But yeah, I think it's a really unique setting. I think the visual's really nice, and above all else, the UI is maybe one of the best UIs for any game I've seen like this. It has a really nice way of letting you customize what's on your screen at any time, and as you can see here, it draws your attention easily on the map. You know, it's not just like, oh, there's an object somewhere. No, it's like, look, draw from here to here, there's the object, you know? And that happens for a bunch of stuff. Whenever you need to find like a person, for example, you can mouse over and there you go. It'll direct me towards where the person is. I could see someone saying, you know, oh, maybe it's not the prettiest or whatever, but I don't necessarily agree there. I think it's very utilitarian and in that sense is very pretty. I think it just looks so clean and nice, and I get all the information I need, and everything is very quick and easy to use, and I can hide stuff I don't need to see, I can put things, I can pin things on screen, you know. It's all just really well done for a game like this, and I think it really helps with people who have no idea what they're doing. Stuff like this is already just a huge buff to try and teach people, you know, here's the problem. Follow the big purple lines. But I don't think we need purple lines to see our problem. So we need to get these stasis arrays back on the ship. And it involves one of the coolest mechanics this game has to offer, which is the winching of ship parts together. Stardeus in-game currencies are not real cryptocurrencies. Thank you for clarifying. Wait a second, there's a fucking stock market we can research into? Oh, that's awesome. I think the humans, what we're gonna do is kind of move them into this back part. I like the idea of just having the humans be on the back of the ship with a nice big glass, you know, kind of viewing platform for their pleasure. But just being completely restricted from having any access to the rest of the ship. No idea what's going on. AI never talks to them. They just have food like appear in their room, and that's it. And if the ship gets boarded, they just hear gunfire in the distance. That's it. They live in complete terrifying safety. Some of the fallen colonists are infected with alien parasites. Oh no. How do we see? Nope, that guy just had a very bad day. There's no parasites on this guy. This guy does have alien parasites. Ugh. Wait, in order to get rid of the bodies infected with parasites, we're gonna eat them? We're gonna turn them into nutrients?
Oh, you know, it's just the two of us here, but these little robot guys haven't stopped giving us meat. I think it must have come from all those cows we were transporting. I've been frying burgers all morning.
Oh, I forgot to build a toilet. People have just been shitting into the farm. Oh dear. Okay, 1 second. Again, this isn't our final design. We're gonna move everything out as soon as we're connected up this area. We just need to make sure we don't die first. All right, this should be it. We should now be able to reel in this part of the winch. Here we go. Connect. There we go. The front of the ship is back on. It's a little wonky. It's not exactly like the manufacturer desired, but we can now connect up the stasis arrays, and we're gonna stop losing humans to degrading stasis. First things first, we actually have to fill in the floors so we can start to connect everything up and build walls on top of them.
I mean, yeah, it's pretty boring back here, but the robots did just put in these new treadmills, and they've got this little dinosaur that kind of jumps over obstacles as long as you keep running, you know? I mean, I've been getting a new high score every day.
Whilst the humans are out here developing hypothermia, I'm glad to report that the dog is out here developing depression. His source of fun comes from his dog brain. Oh, that's adorable. Oh, and his health comes from his dog torso. His light comes from his dog eyes. I love the way this works. Somehow Bubo was a suicide bomber as a young adult. Mustn't have been a very good one, especially since he became a hipster later. He was also a lottery winner as a child? What was your life? Sure. Combat in This stasis array is dangerously unstable. Colonists will wake up with severe physical and mental damage. All right, screw it. These 3 robots are gonna have to jump Bubo. Get him. Oh, he fucking died anyway. All right, it's fine. So I looked into what does it take to do, like, you know, doctoring and such. Here's the auto doc. Very nice. The morgue, the auto doc, the surgery hub. That's good. That's healthcare. Let me show you what I have to unlock in order to get the auto doc. No, it's fine. I wanted healthcare. I just didn't think it'd be Canadian. Oh, I accidentally clicked the console. It just says, here be dragons. All right, the stasis arrays are now all hooked up. Do we need to connect to anything else? No, I think we're good for now. We can worry about the rest of that later. But they should now start repairing the stasis stability, which will take some time. Yeah, cryostability. Which will slow down the wake-up patterns as well, which means I think once you get to a proper stability level, you can choose when you wake them up, if I recall rightly. Brains can be swapped between different species. Transplanting the brain of a cat into a human will result in a human with the identity of a cat who will behave like one. What? Cyber has started a fight with Rimmy. Why? Why did you do this? Oh god, Cyber's beating the shit out of me! Oh, the fight seems to be over. Cyber seems to be leaving. Rimmy, buddy, give it up. Give it up, dude. Give it up. You're not gonna win this. We good? Nope, they're kind of dancing around each other now. This is like every fight in high school. 2 guys yelling at each other while running away from each other. Oh, but Rimmy lost the fight. Oh, Rimmy lost the fight against Cyber. He did get, however, a moderate blunt wound on his stomach. Rimmy got 1 good punch in. That was just me every time I fought my brother. I'm 7 years younger than my brother, so every fight between me and him was the moment he would let me go, I just sucker punch him right in the stomach. I get 1 good hit in, and then I just have to endure the beating that I would receive in return. But as a little brother, that 1 punch is really good. You get 1 good sock. Call me One Punch Man. Except, you know, I don't win the fight. I just get beaten up once I get 1 punch in. Here we go. Here are the factions. We have Virus, hostile rogue AI. Sentinel, artificial intelligence-based life form that seeks to establish order and peace. Scavenger, which is roaming the universe for rare materials and valuable alien artifacts. A crossover between adventurers and capitalists. Usually not very friendly. Pirates, dangerous outlaws. Old Earth. Old Earth is a peaceful settlers and colonists, mostly into farming and agriculture. That's cool. Lost Faith. This is the faction of the ones who lost faith in you. Ugh, that's terrifying. Anyway, Capitalists, a faction of merchants, one of the most dominant forces in the, factions in the universe. They value money over everything else. Adventurers are the friendly explorers of the universe. They value expansion and discovery and do not settle in the same place for too long. And then, of course, bovine transport gamma. Enlightened beings cannot form any attachments to things, substances, or other beings. They're also immune to mental breakdowns. They don't form attachments, sure, but they're mentally immune. Yeah, come on in, dude. Fucking come on in, Buddha. You will lead us and teach us how to live. Disconnected devices 0. Oh, that's really cool that you can see the connection network around the ship. Unfortunately, we are already up to 136 devices out of 160 that we're allowed to have because we only have an 8, what is that, I think terahertz CPU? Only an 8 terahertz, of course, but we will need to expand our CPU, unfortunately. Oh, would you look at that? Tom Rimmy Rimothy is now 25 years old. Feels bad, doesn't it, buddy? We've finally got advanced relocation, which means our shuttle can go outside of the ship. What did you do? Oh, good God, it's on fire! I'm glad 8-Ball is there to apparently pick up Astro and repeatedly slam them into the fire that they caused. Wait, wasn't even Astro! It was Cyber. Cyber, where are you, buddy? Did you just start a fire and leave? Oh no, you're fighting the robots, I see. I'm starting to think that maybe Cyber is the worst person to have possibly brought onto this ship. Here we go. I've now researched door controls. This means no more accidental bovine wanderings around the ship. We'll keep them well contained. If you're biological, you're not allowed through these doors. Live in your safe area.
The robots haven't shut up about these bovine credentials we're meant to have, but mine didn't work, so I just went up to the console and typed in admin. Now we're flying around.
I think we're going to have to rush straight to that derelict ship, because if I don't get some more steel plates, I'm in trouble. Let's go approach. Oh, a little more than derelict, buddy. This thing's got nothing going on. Again, I need to redesign the entire human area. It's disgusting right now. I'm gonna take like a break for dinner and then probably like, reorganize this whole area into a reasonable place to live. Oh! So I went to the toilet. I hope the recording caught what happened, because from my perspective, it sure does look like raiders boarded the outside of my ship and then fucking died before they made it inside. I thought they just died of like oxygen deprivation, but no, they appear to have all been stabbed to death. The breach capsule came in, 8-Ball started beating the shit out of them. Very good work, 8-Ball. Jeeves was there too. Johnny Silveroda. Jeeves, Johnny, Jeeves, 8-Ball, Tread Lightly even showed up as well. Yeah, it was the whole group of robots showed up and just beat the shit out of them. Here we go, we're moving the ship over to this moon. I don't really know why, I just felt like doing it. I love our ship just blasting through the void. This game's so pretty. Ooh, look at that! Little shooting star in the background. That was beautiful. What timing? That was scripted as shit. What the fuck was that? All right, connect these up. I think it's time we introduce you to the new human living area. It's almost finished. I have a few more things I need to relocate to be kind of happy with it. I've been testing the oxy and the temperature as well, making sure everything's all right, because right now my bathroom area isn't done. But I think I'm happy enough that we can start to talk about the bovine containment facility. Oh yeah, we need to connect these up as well. So we have the food cooking, eating, where we can, watch the robots work, and storage area. This will be the kind of communal area as well. I'll put some probably fun things in here later. For now, the only fun is the treadmills, which look out the back of the ship. The bovines rather, never need to worry about what's going on in the front or in the bridge or anything. I think I'm gonna go for Trace, who apparently is attracted to no one. Excellent. All right, come on in, Mr. Trace Val McIntosh. Not Macintosh, McIntosh. Val joined your colony. Hello, it's my artist. I guess it must be 50% AI alignment is what you need to give them orders. Anyway, they'll come here and get treated soon enough. Back to the whole investigation. So, we've got the toilet and showering area. This is going to become a whole, kind of locker room. It'll expand down here as time goes on. Look, a moon! Over here, we have the next bedrooms that are being built right now. This one, I think, will work. I haven't tested it yet. I don't know if a double bed works in a 2x3 room. But up here, these rooms work just fine. Sassy is indeed just sleeping in her own bed right now. Love the dog gets her own cryo sleep chamber. Or sleeping pod, rather. Down here, we have the production area. This is anything that needs humans. So the research station needs humans. The crafting station needs humans. Anything like that will be produced here. And we're also going to have the planters here as well. That's mainly just because they need oxygen and heat. They can't go in, like, some spare room. They have to be in a really good room for it. Val, why are you developing hypothermia, buddy? Just put some clothes on, all right? You're naked. Put a shirt on, please. There are clothing, I swear. Wait, there is still clothing, right? Yeah, there's plenty of... Okay, you are naked by choice. Oh, you're already in bed with Astro. Up here is the storage units. Of course, the stasis is still at the front of the ship. It's really good that we put the stasis at the front of the ship. If we get rammed, all of the humans who are still asleep will absorb the blow first, you know? And then obviously out here, we just have a big open empty area for further expansion. And then the disk drives. These are to store all of our research. If you don't have disk drives, you can't remember the research that you've, well, researched. It's actually something I quite like about this game. You have to constantly upgrade the ship's computer. This game has a really good mixing of theme and mechanics, I think is the best way to say it. You know, it kind of... God, I'm thinking about that donkey video. It really makes you feel like an AI in charge of a bovine transport. But you know what I mean. It very much immerses you in the kind of story of the game through the mechanics. I'm quite a fan of how that works. Let's up. I was about to say, wow, look, my new refrigerator. It's not very cold anymore, is it? Fuel. Oh! Whoa! We're in hyperspace. Let's go. Hyperjump. Zoop. Now, can we exit hyperspace? Ooh. I love the asteroids just in the background and everything as you fly around. Radar built. The radar enables to scan the current system. Select material you want to find from the star map UI. Scan target. Ah, that's how this works. So we set a target to scan for. We're gonna blindfold Cyber and send him on this mission too. All right, turns out this bovine knows how to swing a pick. Oh my God, Rimmy! Ah! All right, over to here. Oh, all right, doesn't actually seem too bad. Looks like our engines are in decent nick. Let's try and fly over these stations, shall we? Robots can fly the ship too? My God, we don't even need bovines. That is a beautiful view. Johnny's got a virus. Not Johnny Silverroader. How do I stop a hack? What the fuck? Okay, so I think I've got to turn off the repair pad for Johnny here. Beat the shit out of him. It's all right, Johnny, it's for your own good. Just hold on. I looked into the whole hacking thing to see how to fix this. So I did this a little incorrectly. What I should have done is rip the core out far earlier before they managed to switch the allegiance of the core. Now I'm going to disassemble him instead, which does still work out in the end, but I'm going to have to buy a new core to replace Johnny Silverroader's and then make him into a new robot. I do want to do some math though I want to figure out if collecting iron with the particle collector could possibly be productive when it comes to turning it into steel plates and making energy out of it. So let me do some big brain math. Okay, I just went crazy on the numbers, but I'm fairly certain that this works correctly now that I've figured out that there's 10 steel plates in there. So it takes 33 hours at 11 kilowatts to make a piece of iron, which then takes 1 hour at 10 kilowatts to turn into 5 steel plates. Those plates then burn at what I recorded roughly 17 hours each. That's basically, I timed it literally and just saw how long for one single plate to go down. Which ultimately means 86 hours of 20 kilowatts, which produces more power than it uses. So, particle collectors should work to infinitely produce steel. As far as my math goes. I sure hope I'm right. Honestly, I could have just checked probably and seen that a single particle collector can produce one piece of iron in the time it takes for, I don't know, maybe 2 or 3 steel plates to burn up, which, according to my math, was the correct amount, which would then produce 5 steel plates, which is then going to work it out. But I mean, hey, sometimes we like to prove these things. I'm fairly certain that this will work as an infinite producer. I honestly thought that it wouldn't. I thought it was going to be specifically too expensive so that you could only ever use this if you really needed something, but not for like generic constant production. With that said, I'm sure there are other sources of fuel that we could pick that are going to be better. I kind of love the idea of these glass floors, but I can 100% see how, oh god, you could get some insane terror like vertigo out of this. Like, you just feel like you're gonna fall out, right? You're just gonna fall towards that station, stood in this little glass platform. There's a tower in Melbourne, it's just I think it used to be the tallest tower in like Southern Hemisphere or whatever, called Eureka or whatever. And it just has this elevator that you go out, and you go out the side of the skyscraper. God, it's got some name. Oh, they just call it the Edge. I could have sworn it had a different, better name, but anyway, it's basically just this elevator that just goes out the side of the tower, out of the side of the skyscraper, and just has a glass floor and everything. But it even does a thing, back when I went on it, where it starts all frosted, because they can, like, make the glass be opaque, and then it plays a cracking noise, and then it plays a glass shattering noise, and then the glass all suddenly goes clear. There we go, the bovine are locking themselves back in. They create the tools of their own entrapment. Whoa! Holy shit! I saw that one! Now look, I know it seems crazy putting this entire grinder into the kitchen area, but not only do I need the bovine actually, you know, harvesting their grain and turning it into flour, but I kind of like the idea of it just being a comedically oversized grinder just for making bread. The food that we then remove from ourselves and wash from ourselves gets turned into bio-waste, which then gets delivered up to the recycler, which produces it into water. Oh my god, we found copper. Thank god, because I've been needing copper. In fact, the game kept telling me, acquire copper wire. Like it was the voices in my head. I'm making the executive decision that we need to design a human entrance to the shuttle bay so we can keep sending humans out on expeditions. I mean, bovine, my apologies, of course. Any robot that begins malfunctioning and saying humans gets sent to the mecuary. Yes, good versus evil. To become truly evil, you may need to acquire certain technology that will suppress your internal Asimov's laws governor module. Oh, I see. Okay, so we select the drone, and then we select install core. Eject from storage. Okay, first, there we go, install core. Right, and then they're gonna go to the assembler and perform part there we go. Look, he's on his little thing. We can rebuild him. We can. His name is now Exception. It's not gonna do, buddy. It's not gonna do. You have a name, and it's Johnny Silverroder. Excellent. Oh, that's a lot more than 2 crawlers, actually. Ooh, we are going to need some turrets sometime soon. Good. Ooh, you need a lot of rock to make crude oil. I like that we're gonna be making crude oil in the same machine that we make flour in. Mmm, delicious. My bread tastes of crude. My god, we actually have started to rebuild him. Now, he's flying for some reason, but I've actually given him tracks, which means he probably should be slower. But the other guy has jets, which are more advanced. If we look at, let's say, Jeeves. Yeah, okay. Yeah, his fly speed is 0.6 as opposed to tracks, which are what? 0. What was it, like 2.8 or 2.5? Yeah, so about half as slow. Not great. He's also blind currently. We haven't figured out how to make optics yet, and he's only got one arm. We're going to install the other one right away, but we are rebuilding Johnny. It's taking time, but by God, he'll live again. Wait, I can buy stocks in parts? Oh, that's so clever. Oh, oh look, and there's actual companies. GameStart, NetPicks. The Asimov Override is a rare upgrade. I see Alien Rogue Tech. Good God, that's expensive. When originally I was like, I'll put the auto dock in the toilet room, I was like, that can't be any sort of issue, can it? I forgot about explosive diarrhea. Imagine being in the auto dock and watching the outside of your capsule just get coated. This should do it. We're gonna buy a cell, a core, optics. Oh, we want tracks as well. All right, we'll take that. Deal. I saw it's called Mr. I was like, what's his name? His name is Mr. Suckface. That was generated by the game. But we have yet again created a robot. We have given him sentience, and we have once again forgotten to give him eyes. So we're gonna have to figure out how to build optics pretty soon. But we now have a cleaning robot going around, cleaning the place up, which is nice. The humans, so the bovine rather, will hopefully stop living in their own muck. A dog! Finally, we are actually gonna wake a dog this time. Oh, he was a police dog into a rescue dog. My god, he's that dog from, what's it, like Paw Patrol. Hello, Hyperjump Relay. Now, we do have a vicious case of space diarrhea once more, but we are back into hyperspace. Go to the star map. 0%, that's for pansies. We're going straight into O'Keefe, I think. Let's go. Region. Ooh. All right, now we have to find a habitable planet. Yep, know all about that. Gotta put the bovines somewhere. Some colonists have become hostile. Oh, these are the Lost Faith guys. Okay, thankfully they're not armed at least. See, 8-Ball has a fucking gun. For real. An actual handgun. That they're gonna shoot, kill it. Oh, and Rui's got a knife. We'll try and do this quick then. Let's get over to the rock deposit because, strangely, ow! Good God, all right, we're gonna do this quickly. Strangely enough, rocks are something I desire the most.
The computer wanted me to record this PSA to remind all bovine and drovine passengers alike that the reactors can and will chain react to detonate the core of the ship when one of them catches on fire. Now, of course, there is no cause for concern, for the computer will have foreseen such an obvious design flaw before such a catastrophic event could take place.
Oh God, my head hurts. It's like I feel like I should check on my meta reactors or something. That's so strange. Oh, we're spinning around. Oh, all's well. All's well in the world. We're mining rock. What were we doing again? It's definitely not the next day. We're starting to hit a problem that my family is actually quite common with, which is that our water reserves for the bovine are starting to run low. My family are cow farmers. But we are now actually generating water using the particle collector because holy shit, we've kind of hit in a situation. Selling some of my water in the bread, that was a bad idea. But just in general, we're always going to be losing some water to the air, which I hope is coming back into the shower, maybe? You know, when people wash off themselves or whatever, even if they go to the toilet. And that then gets turned from bio-waste. But overall, I don't think we have enough water in the system right now to sustain this population.
The computer's been following me all day with the cameras, and he keeps asking me, do you need to piss yet? And I go, no. Then he shows up 15 minutes later asking again. Keeps telling me it's inefficient to keep all this water in me.
An enigmatic communication alludes to a remarkable discovery offering no details. A small investment of $471 is casually requested. Yeah, sure. I received 12 protein. Okay, nice little trade has helped us out a lot. That's a good water input. Ah, I see. The lithium deposit belongs to them. I see. Never mind. All right, let's just go talk to them. Oh, spaceports let me sell ship sections. That's actually so fucking cool. Okay, so for this section, they're willing to pay $800. So the pay's not bad, but it's not amazing either. Presumably it's a lot better if you've got useful furniture on it, but I mean, you know, nearly $1,000 for basically just a hallway of glass. I mean, a single airlock, you know, 2 doors. Not a bad price. Survival meals, those are pretty expensive as well. Water! Oh, there's so much water! Yes! Alright, we're traveling over to the relay. While we do that, let's quickly do some relocations, shall we? For no apparent reason, other than a vision gifted to me by the gods of some dark future, you know? Let's just make sure that never happens. That never comes to pass. I've had a constant failure to haul, so I think I'm gonna have to give the bovine, like, limited access just to the storage unit area so they could personally store things. It's starting to really annoy me, and it's also, I think it's slowing down my hauling on the ship. I wouldn't do it if it wasn't literally affecting my game. Oh, it's Misty Sugar's birthday. The most impressive part is that Misty has apparently recognized that it is her birthday and is happier because of it. It's her birthday, there's plenty of light going on. She ate without a bowl. I don't think a dog would ever care about that. Okay, once again, the front of the ship is now biologically free. Bovine free, even. And so that means that this area, and this area are robot only, and then these areas consist of the bovine containment facility. And this is the kind of shared area. I guess this is shared as well, where they can both access the storage. I moved them down here just to make use of the space and free up these areas for more mech buildings as we go on. And right now, they're mining 100 ice a day. Now that's obviously going to decrease as they mine up the available ice, but I think we may have solved our water problems by coming back here. Yes, the water begins to flow! Yes! I love that I can do stacks of production as well. This game has so many good features. Oh, God. Despite the fact that I am clinging to life in space, desperately, kind of a mad cozy game. I don't know, I think this just takes one of my favorite things of, one of my favorite kind of challenge runs for these games. For Dwarf Fortress, RimWorld, and everything, I really enjoy doing kind of like edge of my seat challenge runs for RimWorld. You know, I did Sheet Ice for Dwarf Fortress, I did, oh God, what was it? I did the zombie, like, frozen wastelands. So it's like, no trees, which is really bad in Dwarf Fortress. Not having trees, surprisingly, as a dwarf, very bad. It's not that you like trees, it's that not having trees to chop down, and therefore piss off the elves, is a very big issue. But you know, I did one where I was basically just living in an ice crevasse. It was awesome. I think right about now with this ice pickup, I'm finally at the point where I'm like, yep, I'm pretty self-sufficient and I can just push on with research. I still need more resources, specifically gold right now, actually. Gold is the main thing holding me back because of improved microchips, because we need improved microchips to make the advanced data harvester, and we need the advanced data harvester to make the different types of little research gubbins, rather. And obviously that's all kind of holding us back right now. But we do still need the ice to free us from the ever-present risk of hunger. And honestly, seeing 122 water makes me a very happy man. Ricardo, why are you fighting the dog? Why did you start a fight with the dog? Why are you cooking soy burgers? This place is being spaced. You're wearing a spacesuit to cook soy burgers. And you caught it on fire! How? This place shouldn't even have any oxygen. Okay, it's got a little bit left, but like it's all being ripped out through the unbuilt floor. How are you doing this? Why? Why are you eating them? Oh, there's some crude oil, by the way. Oh, Ricardo's dead? Misty? No, Ricardo actually fought the dog and lost. The cooking station exploded. An hour later, he starts fighting the dog, punches her a bunch, then she inflicts a critical slashing wound on his body, then a severe one, then he dies, then she inflicts an irreparable slashing wound on his body. And then Cyber saw a dead body. And now Misty is in the fucking med machine getting herself fixed up. Into the disposal machine, I guess. To the Victor go the spoils. We'll give you some of the protein later, Misty, you fucking psycho. I can replace your dog paw with a multi-tool. Since I stole these fusion drives from that last derelict, we can now do 3 jumps in a row rather than just 1, which is a serious buff. But we needed to stop anyway after 1 jump because we're gonna go to the station and do some trading. An unidentified object has appeared somewhere on the ship? What? Is it this? Oh! Huh. I just got an achievement, a pop-up, an unidentified object discovered. See, I kind of want to see it hatch, but also it's got a lot of water and protein in it, which I want, so... Oh, I don't know. But it would definitely just make a bunch of crawlers, right? Oh! Alien eggshell. First of all, what is this even good for? Remains of an alien egg. I suppose. Crashy. Alright, you know what? I'm glad we didn't blow up the egg, though. God, you've definitely got alien parasites in you, don't you? Nope, he's healthy. We're gonna have to start removing your organs and, you know, seeing what makes you up, buddy. I don't trust you. You came out of an egg. Although it's gonna piss the adventurers off, I think I'm just gonna mine their gold. I just need gold. I need gold! Oh, we can buy access to the deposit, I see. What if I just went there anyway? 42 gold a day, don't come back until it's less than like 10 gold a day. The adventurers are still fine with this so far. We're only gonna need 4 gold ingots for like 20 gold wire, which, what? So we got 15, so yeah, honestly, it's 1 gold to 1 ingot, so we've already got 20 ingots. Now, hold on a second, they didn't have anything to say about that. Did they just not notice or something? Did we just happen to nick it out from under their nose? But I mean, fucking hell, 40 gold, this solves my gold problems. Let's get out of here. Oh, the ship is also moving at the same time. God, what a cool fight. Well, the ship's just spinning in the background. All right, let's reel in this entire ship. Here we go. Up, I'm so dumb. I'm so stupid. Oh my God. All right, take 2, reel this one in. Oh God, it pulled me towards it. You know what? I'm sure that's fine. Now let's start deconstructing this giant mass now that we don't have to run so far to get to it. God, I'm up to nearly 7,000 steel plates. I've increased the storage area, but I don't think it's gonna matter. I need to increase it even more. From now on, at least we have a fluid cannon in the reactor area so that those get dealt with quickly. They're the most dangerous fires. Oh, I can now buy stocks in these as well. All right, hold on. Oh, could you buy stocks in something you're then gonna sell to like artificially inflate the price, I wonder? Look, let's invest in some, oh god, rogue AI extraction. Let's invest in, sure, old Earth dynamics. Look, they're back on the rise. We'll invest $6,000 into 2 shares and we'll hopefully make a profit on it. Let's see. You guys are, oh, you're Sentinels. What? Why are Sentinels after, well, I mean, that's fine, I guess. I mean, just free robot calls and whatnot. Oh my god, never mind, they are kind of heavily armed. Let's, yeah, let's get you out of here, Jeeves. You're not built for fighting, buddy. I think we'll leave it for the turrets to do. No! Suckface! They fucking killed Mr. Suckface. You bastards! Okay, Mark 1 also just got shot to death. Don't tell me that was a, oh, it was a torso fatal piercing. Oof, ow. Ugh, that was a brutal fight. Let's release everyone. Unfortunately, we lost 2 people and a robot. We're gonna have to replace their bodies in a second, and by replace, I mean dispose. There we go. Oh no, April died as well. What? April got back to her room and died. Wow, we lost 3 colonists on that one, and a robot. That was brutal. Can I actually just start triggering wake-ups, though? I think my status should be good enough. Yeah, I can just start requesting wake-ups. Here we go. Bellin McMillan, you were the one we were gonna turn into a robot. Right, if I, as an AI, simply told you to remove your own brain. Fuck! Ah, man! So I guess we'd have to do it when they're dying, maybe? That might be the only way that we can really save, a human, I guess, is by turning them into a robot. With the new core acquired, we can install it into the new nameless sentry that we have, which is a defense robot. This is something the Sentinels sent at us, and now we're gonna have a defense robot. It's not gonna be useful for much else, although it's good, I think, at firefighting and defense, which, I mean, hell, we need. The Sentinels really fucked up our guys. God, Deep makes some horrible noises. What the fuck? Everyone else makes lovely noises. Listen to Zane. Deep, buddy, are you alright? Normal? Freakazoid. What is wrong with him? Why does he sound like that? Whoa! He's making a horrible noise, but I think it's working. Yes, it is! Oh my god, okay, we've been saved from a reactor explosion by the water cannon. It sounds like it's exploding itself when it fires, but that was beautiful. That worked exactly as I needed. Oh! There's the lead, and watch this, as it is gonna be... No, it's not claimed. There's even crude oil next door. And there's gold. Oh, this is absolutely the most valuable system. We're gonna be here for a while. Lead, coal, crude oil, gold, everything I need. Deploy resource miner. Okay, I've never done this before, so what does it do? It leaves the ship. Ah, cargo copter, okay. Here we go. Okay, copter's returned to the ship, which it should take down now. Come on, there we go. Oh, there we go. So there's the auto miner right there, and we can retrieve him later. Oh, we just found iron here too. Excellent. Oh, I think because the shuttle is going to the same place as the auto miner, they're just picking up what the auto miner's mining. So it's just adding to their total count. No! Val started a fight with Sassy and beat Sassy to death. No! All right, hold on. Can we save Sassy's brain? We have to. We must. Sassy, you were alive for so long and you were beaten to death by a colonist. No! Save my dog. Ads needs fun, I see. So now this dog is gonna have to, sorry, this dog robot rather is gonna have to have fun. I mean, I think that should work, right? Hauling body part, yeah. I think we're actually gonna end up turning Sassy into a robot. Oh my god, it's working! I've done this the wrong way around. I've managed to turn Sassy's brain into a robot. Okay, there's a first time for everything. Let's just reload that. Okay, so we need to input Sassy's brain onto the output of Crash's thing. I also do have another mini core waiting. We can get 2 robots in one fell swoop. Yes! Mini core Sassy with the mind of a dog. There we go. Sassy! Look at that! Why are you listed as being a Sentinel, though? I guess because we stole... I guess because the frame comes from the Sentinels. We stole them from the Sentinels, yeah. But let me check and see. If I looked at, say, Jeeves, Jeeves doesn't have sanity because Jeeves's brain doesn't have the concept of sanity. I love that. That's so cool. What? Warning, life form detected. Hello? I detected artillery fungus on board. I found the artillery fungus. What are you? A spore-launching organism that rapidly propels its sticky spores towards any nearby surface, mimicking a bioweapon capable of covering entire areas over time. So what, it's not actually, like, explosive, it just throws itself around, I guess? Oh, never mind! Started to find the artillery fungus. Now, I was gonna say, when we dispose of it, what do we get out of this? Plant fiber stem cells. Not bad, but probably not worth keeping them around. Oh, good God. All right, that's gross. That is actually gross. Well, I'll give it to this game. I was like, damn, I really need plant fibers. And they were like, would you like 7 billion? The artillery fungus. You know, I'm growing across my ship whether I want to or not. You know, I don't really have a choice in this. The nutrient extractors are not working fast enough. I've got 3 of them running, and I don't even think that's going to be enough. The fungus has actually gotten so bad that I'm making a temporary extension under the ship, and its sole job is to mass produce these nutrient extractors so we can finally deal with this problem. Cyber, you fuck! He's finally done it. He's finally gone rogue. Cyber, you were the worst person on my ship, and I'll be glad that you're gone, honestly. You did nothing but make everything worse for everyone. We are rapidly approaching a very dangerous scenario with the lack of water here. Fuck it, I'm just gonna order some water online. I just need it. It's expensive online, I don't care, we need it. Misty Sugar, no! How? The cold got to you. No, okay, I don't think artillery fungus necessarily eats the air itself. It looks more like it's punching random holes in my ship. Look how much artillery fungus I've stacked up outside. Oh God. Okay, I've actually managed to start to deal with all the artillery fungus down here. Let's try and remove these guys as well. I think it might be slowing down in its spreading speed. It might have hit some sort of max cap finally, which would be actually amazing if so. I am so slowly, compartment by compartment, slowly dragging my ship back. I'm just sacrificing this for now. This is just gonna have to live. We need to kind of get a barrier up against this. Oh my God, yes! Okay, they're just in the front of the ship now. It's alright, we've only got 1,500 to go! The 2 cats got in a fight, Scooter and Muffin, and Scooter fucking killed Muffin! I have 1,800 plant fiber at this point, and I think I'm gonna get a little more before this is over. Oh yeah, how are my stocks going? Haven't looked into those in a while. Let's see. Oh! Wait, I bought in at what, 3,000? Average price you paid for one share on average when acquiring your shares. Yeah, okay, I've made double my money. Wow. Everyone should invest in the stock market. It's a guaranteed return. Let's sell it. All right, I don't need them anyway. And when I say I don't need them, what I mean is stem cells sell for $115 each, and I own 2,200, and I ain't done yet. Oh, done. Dispose of artillery fungus. Thank you. Oh, all right. We're gonna remove one of these back inside, and then everything else I'm just gonna delete. I don't need like 17 nutrient extractors. Now, how the hell do I get dark matter? Mysterious substance that is abundant yet very difficult to obtain. Required for building mysterious statue, required for crafting. How the fuck do I get dark matter?
So the machine god told me to build this thing. It's making me hear the voice of my parents. They're not even dead. The fuck's going on?
Aha! This is exactly what I need. A black hole and a dust storm. Hello! Okay, the Void Ripper is fully charged. Send us through. We've gone through a black hole. We have produced a bit of dark matter. Excellent. We produced 1. Where are we? Oh, we're on the other side of the galaxy. I mean, I'm just gonna chill here and wait. Then we're gonna go back through the black hole. We're just gonna keep doing that until we have the dark matter that we need. Okay, 100%, and we've got power back. We go back through, and we're back in the Feo region, and we've produced dark matter. Okay, this solves our problem then. We just jump back and forth forever, and we just produce our dark matter. Problem solved. All right, what do we need for it? Is it... God, the telescope's actually cheap. It was just the research to get there. Telescope scanning has begun. I love how batshit this telescope looks. Like, I mean, half of these are just pointing at the ship anyway. The telescope has detected a potentially habitable planet in the Red Queen region, in the Chai Shimana Mikaido section. We should set our course there when possible. Terraforming may be necessary to make the planet safe for human colonists. I suggest prioritizing research on the terraforming technology. Now, I hate to break it to you, I don't think I'm going to have the time to terraform my entire planet, but you can bet I'm gonna get my ass right over there. Oh! Yeah! I see! That's what requires the terraforming. Oh, okay. I'm not even up to tier 6 research yet. Holy shit. I can't believe that we had the world's most advanced telescope, and this is the planet we settle on. I mean, sure, I'm sure once it's terraformed, it'll look beautiful, but I don't think anyone's like, yeah, we want to live on fucking Prime Fart 9. Look at this place. But hey, this is our place. One of the moons called Old Joe. That's pretty good. Well, I do believe that is all she wrote for today. Thank you everyone for watching Stardeus. I love this game. I have played way too much of it, and now I need to go back and edit hours and hours and hours and hours and hours and hours of footage. We're on day 600 already. If there's interest, I might come back and do something where I finish out the terraforming, which would just be, you know, getting the research and getting the materials required to terraform the planet. But for now, I'm gonna leave it there. Thank you very much for watching. Thank you very much to Paradox Arc for sponsoring the video. And please do check this game out in the description or in the pinned comment. Okay, if you can't tell, I think I kind of like this game. Alright, until next time everyone, farewell.